Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MLB The Show 21. We are in the World Series. It is game number 3. We have moved to Los Angeles here. We have Justice Sheffield on the mound. 1-0, .69 ERA. Nice for the Seattle Mariners, taking on Clayton Kershaw. 2-0, 1.23 ERA. Seattle leading the World Series 2-0. Looking to extend that lead to a pretty commanding 3-0 lead. To we are in Los Angeles, which means we are in a National League park, which could prove to give us some problems today. We're going to have to dig into the bullpen throughout this set of games, because more than likely we're going to have to use more than just the couple of arms that I've been using, because they hit in the National League, and it's a whole big mess. I don't have a ton of experience with it, so it's going to be interesting to see how that transpires. Calendar looks like this. We have one more game here. Two more games here in October, and that'll shift to November. 3 games in Los Angeles, a day off. That'll be most likely the final Chad Champ episode. Games 6 and 7 back in Seattle, if necessary. We have been on quite the tear as of late, winning a couple close ones against Los Angeles, 1-0 and 3-0. See what today holds, and we'll jump right in here. No reason in kind of waiting around and talking a bunch. With Road 87. Now we do have a left-handed hitter, so I'm going to leave. Well, actually, I don't get to leave. You know what? That's just going to kind of have to work. That's fine. We'll have a lot of speed here at the top of the order. Pardon me. I don't know why I'm so tired today. I sit on the couch and I was like, oh man, I got to record a baseball game. And I was like, I just am so exhausted. Welcome on in to game number 3 of the World Series. If you'd like to see how this series concludes, stick around. Scroll down, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. And we'll have more baseball action coming your way shortly. Let's get into today's game. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Monday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. And then that would be Wednesday and Thursday, games 6 and 7 if necessary. So the whole series will be done by the 16th of December. After this is done, we'll be switching over to a game that I hope is installed on my console, NBA 2K22, and you'll be able to watch the return of the 62nd season. Those will be posting at 4 p.m. Pacific time. They are much shorter videos. There will be a little bit of a preseason video that'll probably be about an hour, but the regular episodes range anywhere from what is it? It's 15 to 25 minutes, somewhere in there. Usually around 20.
The World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
We've done a good job of holding them quiet, or holding them off the scoreboard so far, keeping that lineup quiet.
Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac.
But I don't think we'll be able to do it the whole time.
You know, I think the phrase "must win" is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like.
Are we actually on
doesn't matter what sport
Wednesday, Thursday, huh? I think the graphic might be a little goofed up.
Nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next.
It's an exciting time to be watching the games. I think we'll top out at 175 games or so. Oh boy. Gotta stay focused here. Clayton Kershaw.
Gets the ball in game 3 of the series.
3 starts, 2-0 record, 1.23 ERA, 22 innings pitched, 14 hits given up, .860 yard or whip, 23 to 5 strikeouts to walks. We did have the batting difficulty drop on us in the last game. We'll see see what we can do here. We do have a lefty-heavy top of the lineup. I'm a little worried about it, but we'll be all right.
And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and
This is new.
with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Now to the plate, here is Jake Fraley. And we are set for
We are sliding down the rookie plus
Wheels
difficulty here.
The first pitch. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
And here we go. Settle in for another game of baseball here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's fine. I'm all right taking that strike. Pretty sure we went 0-4 against the Dodgers in the regular season. Oh my God, why? 4-seam slider, 12-6 curve, and a changeup. I think it's because I haven't had any caffeine today. Been drinking water.
Temperature 63 degrees. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Okay, if you're going to blow your nose when you're playing a video game, pause the video game.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
I thought he would try to be a little bit trickier there on that that count, but obviously that was a bad take.
Pops this one up. And he'll reach first safely. And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Kyle Lewis.
Oh, I wanted all of that. I wanted all of that immediately.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Oh, okay. Sometimes your mom just gives you the... Sometimes you ask your mom, what do you want for Christmas? And then a little bit later, like a day or two, she'll be like, oh, I know what I want.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Should be an 0-2 count here. I'm really surprised that that second one was a ball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
No, that was a rocket back to third base.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seeger.
Getting that batting average up for Kyle Seeger here.
Second with 2 away. first pitch on its way. Hit
Oh.
well out towards straightaway center.
Damn it.
Bellinger finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. One left for Seattle. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score.
Fuck. Alright, well. We'll go to the bottom of the first here. Justice Sheffield will be on the mound.
Justice Sheffield will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series.
2 starts with that 1-0 record, .69 ERA.
This ought to be exciting. This is one of the top
13 innings pitched, 9 hits, a .69 whip, noise, some strikeouts and some walks. I don't know exactly what those numbers were. Got distracted by the 69s.
Defensive alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And now here is Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So we have a lot of off speed here with
Overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't
with
bring
Justice
it back.
Sheffield.
Base hit.
Not a good start. Giving up the base hit to Mookie Betts immediately.
This is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Sinker, slider, changeup, four-seam fastball.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
Already having to deal with runners on the base paths. That traffic throws off the timing, as you well know.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense.
Is that 3 straight sliders?
The low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be two. Reined in to second for one.
All right.
On to first, and
That'll
they
work.
turn the double play.
That'll work. Finally, I mean, I think there was a 5-pitch at bat. 4 of those, I believe, were sliders.
Here's Corey Seeger. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And we're starting with a slider here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
So 2 1-pitch outs and a 5-pitch out gives us a 7-pitch inning there. All right, that's good news.
Dodgers here. We are still scoreless.
We'll go top 2 with Henniger.
Mitch Henniger. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Mitch.
First offering on its way.
Okay, I'm all right with that take.
I believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's
Oh,
that's an easy
that's a hanging 12-6
It's a
curve.
fly out to start the second, one away.
That is it. The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy.
Good timing if I'm looking a little higher in the zone.
First pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That was so late.
Set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
There we go. That'll work.
Down, and he's got himself
Not a lot of things better in this game than a solid hit after a bad swing.
Have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Standing in now, Dylan Moore. And this is line hard to deep left. Rios is going to get this.
Damn, just couldn't steer it away from him there.
2 gone now.
There's your look at the bracket. Obviously, you know what happened in the American League because you were able to watch all the Mariners games. National League, a little bit more of a mystery. We did get the wild card game and the NLCS, but
the next batter will be Evan White. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. As the
that's inside strike or ball 1.
Ball
Ball 1, not strike 1. Ball 1.
Play inning number 2. Hit high and deep to right center. Betts giving chase. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
There we go. All right. Better start here in the second.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see.
That's a good eye. Let that one go. Threw it outside intentionally.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
There we go. There we go. Went back to the slider, got him with it. That's fine.
Pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on
That'll work.
4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed.
Okay, so in the top half of the third here, we will get the pitcher batting. He might be leading off.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swinging a ball
Damn it.
on the ground.
Damn it, I left that too much over the middle.
The second here with no score. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Okay.
Fraley is in his tracks now as he
All right,
makes
there
the
we go.
catch for
Out number 2, taken care of.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There we go. That's a good
I get
pitch.
it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but Now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fouled off. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw cleanly into first, and
That's
ends
an out.
the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the
All right,
third
Sheffield,
with no
Fraley, Walton.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Justice Sheffield. And now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field.
Okay.
And there's a leadoff base runner.
All right.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
All right, Jake Fraley looked at a strikeout last time. That was my fault.
Into the box, Jake Fraley. As he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. 0 for 1 here.
That's what I get for blowing my nose. Fraley not having a great series so far. 1 for 8.
Ready with the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Kershaw now on 1-1.
Ooh.
Awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
No,
Slowly
no.
hit to first. I don't think they can get 2.
Oh, wow. The throw pulled him off the bag. Wow. Wow. I thought I'd have 1 on with 1 out, but instead, bit of a gift here. 2 on, nobody out.
First offering. Sheffield on second. Fraley on at first with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Taylor has
That's okay.
and that's the first
At least, I mean, I'll take a pop out over a double play. Not a great at-bat there. We do have Kyle Lewis here coming up. Right-handed batter. Series 2 for 8 has the solo home run.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Ah, that's not what I want.
He just ramps up, and here Here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one.
Fuck.
He's down on 3 pitches,
God
2 away.
fucking damn it. Frustration starting to mount here already in this game.
At the plate now, Kyle Seeger.
I didn't even need to swing at that.
Foul behind the plate. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it's fouled away.
Hey,
I'm
usually the second
disgusted
time
with
through the
this.
order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Good swing.
Lucky
on
to
the
get
tough
contact
pitch, and
on
he'll
that.
stick around to see another one. The 0-2.
Way outside. That's an easy
This is
read
what
there.
fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating.
Hell yeah.
Upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Mitch Henniger the next to bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
That's probably going to be... Okay, all right. Thought that was going to be an out. Thankfully, it wasn't.
2 out for him here in the third. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
All right,
and
well,
that ends the inning.
Scored 1 thanks to Kyle Seeger. That's always helpful.
Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seeger.
Make him
Bottom
pay
of the
with
third
that error.
up. It's 1-0 Seattle. Here now is Will Smith.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
All right, so we will get in here to the top half, or the bottom half of the third, excuse me. Not used to being on the road.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 ugly fucking sliders right there. Stop calling that fucking pitch.
He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Henniger is there, 1 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, here we go. Put him away. Quit fucking around here.
Swing and a miss on the change.
There we go. There we go. Starting to dial it in a little bit here with Sheffield. Sheffield was not my best pitcher throughout the regular season. I think he had a losing record for most, if not all, of the season. We were able to get James Paxton. We were able to get him a winning record, and most of the other pitchers had winning records throughout the entirety of the season. Sheffield, unfortunately for him, was not in that group.
Drops in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Mariners are on top, 1-0.
4 hits. Playing okay. Maybe, I don't know.
So here is Tom Murphy. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Tom Murphy, 3 for 6, 2 homers in this series, including the big one in game number 1.
And now pitch on the way.
That's a good take right there. How's he doing energy-wise? Still very high. Okay, that's fine.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
That somehow got out into the outfield. I can't believe that ball got into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore.
Ugh.
Will get the upper
Yuck.
here with strike 1.
Yuck.
Had been lined out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Fuck off, Kershaw. Fuck.
This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on.
Just an absolute nightmare. A 94 mile an hour at tops, like at best, you know, four-seam fastball. And then that was a 73 mile an hour curveball. Or 12-6 curve.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row.
That was just a really, really bad fucking swing. I mean, we've seen that. That has been an issue all season long. That never was ever going to get to the strike zone.
Into the box now, Evan White. As the first pitch
I mean, maybe we kind of bait him into throwing some. He misses one, crush it for a homer, you know.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 1-0. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out.
Wow. Okay, well, Eh,
Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires.
why did I fucking...
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder.
There was no fucking reason to hit that goddamn pitch with a fucking power swing.
First offering. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
I'm starting to get fucking irritated with myself. God damn it.
And a slider just about gets away from him there. As it
Sucking ass.
close for comfort.
Fuck off. This slider is terrible today. Stop calling it, Murphy. Jesus.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
To third. There is Seeger. Throw on to first in time, one away. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Wow, that was a generous strike. Holy shit.
Half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Grounded to third. Seeger has it. On to first, and there are two down. Here's Corey Seeger, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third
All right,
out of the
feeling
inning.
pretty good here.
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers.
Pitching well.
It remains 1-0.
Hitting is still really bad. Really, really bad. Getting too aggressive at the wrong spots, especially with that last out.
Into the box, Justice Sheffield. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he
That's all right. That's all right.
on the pitch inside.
Gotten some calls in our favor as well.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Again? My best hitter is Justice Sheffield?
Bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Standing in now, Jake Fraley, as he takes a fastball.
That was an easy
Played
take
for a
right there.
ball, 1-0. 0 for 2
Strikeout
from
reached
him
on
so
an
far
error.
this
0
one.
for 2, unfortunately. It has had some nice stretches in here. That Minnesota series I go back to, fantastic. Had a big home run in the Houston Game 3, Minnesota Game 4.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. Now it'll be Donnie Walton, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first.
Yeah, good timing there. Just not able to get it away from a defender.
From the stretch. And he popped him up. Here comes a left fielder, but this will land untouched. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third.
What in the hell is happening? How can they not get my pitcher out on the base paths?
Next to hit is Kyle Lewis. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on the way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think
Trying to eliminate the double play there.
The inning-ending double play. But now there are 2 outs, so that makes getting that run home from third a lot more difficult. That's the risk you take.
This is foul.
Real lucky to get contact there.
Sheffield on third with 2 out. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field.
Well,
A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they
Sheffield is 2 for 2 and has scored 2 runs.
Good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In now, Kyle Seeger as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with.
All right, well, cost myself a run there with that stolen base. Stolen base attempt, I should say.
Out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Yeah, probably could have got him first to third on the Lewis hit. Yeah, cost myself a run.
Stepping in now is Mitch Henniger. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about
come on.
But called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Henniger.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up.
That's gross. That line right there, 2 runs on 8 hits. That is the story of the Mariners season. Able to get some runners on the base in position, just cannot get them home. Hi, Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Cody Bellinger. Struck out in his first at-bat.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit.
All right, here we go.
Offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is Henniger, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, and the Dodgers are within a run. It's now 2-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Edwin Rios. He swings and hits it foul off to the right.
I don't have the sinker or I don't have the slider today. I haven't had it all day long. I'm lucky that didn't get rocked out of the stadium
Now
again.
here's the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And she'll take strike
There we
one
go.
on the inside corner.
There we go. There's a slider that's kind of doing something.
And 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging
He's
for
going
second.
to... What in the fuck?
Reach second now with 1 away.
Did I not tell him to throw the ball to second, you dumb fucking son of a bitch?
Just got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at
Son of a bitch, you fucking video game. I could have sworn I threw it to second.
with 1 away. Oh, and he misses it.
It's all falling apart here in the 5th inning.
To plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch.
We're 1 good pitch away from getting the fuck out of this goddamn inning. Piece of fucking shit.
From the stretch. And he misses with it 1-1. Seeger is right there for a called strike 2. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustling.
It is taking so much effort to get out of this goddamn fucking inning. What the fuck?
Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As he'll cut on and miss
Oh
a good
my
slider.
God.
He is for strike 1. And
Fuck
runners at the
off.
corners now. 0-1 the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired.
Okay. Well, they got
Dodgers
one.
claw back a bit on the solo home run. 5 innings.
I believe it was a
This is
couple
now
of pitches right in that
2-1
same
ball game.
location. Bellinger just turned that one for a homer.
At the plate now is Tom Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets it.
Really
So the
bad
leadoff
power
man's
swing.
retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. At the plate now, Dylan Moore. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 1-0.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next is Evan White. Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the
Oh,
ground. to
fuck
second.
me.
Taylor's got
Fuck
it.
me.
Throw on to Muncie, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
I've only been able to score when they give me errors. Cost myself a run.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Something I've done a good job of is eliminating dumb mistakes. I made a poor decision to try and have that steal. I haven't stolen much this season. I don't, I have the 1 stolen base. Why steal now? I mean, I think it's a fair.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I think it's actually fair.
Great job by the
Try and
pitcher
eliminate
right
the
there,
double
changing
play.
eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
They're hitting really good spots. They're getting it into positions where I'm having a really hard time getting it in time.
Replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot.
Safe.
Tough call on this one if you ask me.
And
that
it
man's
looks
in the
like
bench.
No from the bench, so the call will
Where are you
stand
hanging up that
as
phone?
safe.
Sir, you're in the wall?
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
It's a lot of like slow dribblers out to the like kind of deep infield.
in there.
I can't do anything. I missed a double play earlier. I missed that one there.
It's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. White is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next at the plate will be Seeger as he takes.
There we go. Nice slider outside.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
God damn it.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Betts stands at first with 1 out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I'll be honest, I totally lost. I got lost on what pitch that was.
3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw.
That's not. I did not like that pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Cody.
Up next, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers lead 1.
Whew.
2-1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
All right, a new pitcher here. 4 games, 0-1 record, 3 innings, 9 ERA, 2-1.
Striding in is Justice Sheffield.
Strikeouts to
2
walks.
hits, both singles to this point.
Number 33.
Sinker, slider, changeup, 4-seam fastball.
First pitch on its way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
I had David Price up there earlier, but probably should have put a pinch hitter in here.
Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first
Ooh,
base.
that'll work.
And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks
Hopefully
by
that's
the
not
base
registered
hit.
as an error. It's a nice screamer up the sideline, up the foul line.
At the plate, Donnie Walton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Next to dig in, Kyle Lewis delivered an RBI single last time up.
Probably not going to do that here.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bellinger's
Suck
under
my
it, and
fucking
that
fat
retires the
fucking
side.
dick.
One
Fuck
more
off.
They lead
God damn
2-1.
it. She can't get it away from anyone. Stop hitting it right to the motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Edwin Rios.
The left fielder, Edwin Rios.
First delivery to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the time runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Stop calling the fucking slider. I don't have it. I haven't had it all day. Motherfucker.
Next up is Max Muncie, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Rios gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll hold at second. And
Man,
there are two
I don't know what to
down.
do. I'm not doing anything that wrong. They're putting it in the perfect spots. It is fucking infuriating.
A little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole.
I might not even have Giles for the end of this game.
In now, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit and two out bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. One there, but they won't get two.
Christ
Reach the relay to first.
almighty. Holy shit. Everything in this is so difficult. It is the most difficult version of every one of these fucking plays.
Still got runners on the corners.
God damn it. You took 4 extra steps, White. Come on.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Seeger fields it cleanly. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. A.J. Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
You've got to be shitting me. You've got to be shitting me that I missed that play. You've got to be shitting me that I missed that fucking play. That was the end of the goddamn inning, and I fucked it up. I fucked it up at the worst possible fucking moment. And I still can't get 2 outs.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's set and the pitch.
Everything about this inning has been a disaster. Just an absolute disaster.
Just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 offering. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Second and third, 2 away.
Oh. Okay. Lost a headphone piece. It's okay, they're magnetized.
Here's the 1-1.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be
I just-
his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
God damn it. Like, this is like early season Mariners baseball.
Ready with the 1-2. Liner in there for a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And in the late stages of Game 3, they've broken the tie. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top, 3-2. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Everything's all out of sorts here. Oop.
So now to the plate, Kyle Seeger. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Rios is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone.
Wow. Wow.
So next to hit is Mitch Henniger.
That is the
ground ball last time up.
Those are the innings I fear every single time I play this game. And now I'm flustered, I'm irritated, I'm annoyed. I should have gotten out of that with the lead. I should have been out of that fucking inning with the lead.
Was just so tempting.
0-1 count and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time. He's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I don't have words. I don't really have anyone faster. It's not the worst plan in the world to try and get a pitch runner in there. I just don't think I have. Like, I don't have. I had 2 guys towards the end of the season that I was able to bring in that had a lot of speed and could play the outfield. I just don't think I have anybody. Fuck me. So his primary is a changeup, and then it's a fastball and a slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
In the dirt.
That was one of those kind of auto swings right there. He hasn't put one in the strike zone.
strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult.
This
to
is
manufacture that
this is
count.
misery.
Probably
This is
involves
pain.
the gap to give
This
him a
is
chance.
fucking hell. He didn't throw a fucking pitch in the strike zone, and I struck the fuck out.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Mariners leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in will be Justin Turner. He'll lead it off for the boys in.
Third baseman, Justin.
Andres Munoz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
My pitching has not been great over the last couple of innings. I think it's one of those annoying games where Mookie Betts got that hit immediately, and every fucking out has been such a struggle. Fuck it. I don't even want to fucking warm him. I don't give a shit anymore. Fuck this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now
Haven't had the
0-1.
slider all day.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball.
It hurts. I didn't do a good job putting the. I didn't put anybody up in the. I didn't put anybody up in the bullpen. I had made a good pitching change in previous game. Wasn't able. I didn't put myself in a position to even do that in this. I just wasn't able.
Seeger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I am so fucking irritated right now.
Flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches.
It's the Seeger miss on a double play that should have ended the inning.
Velocity, and this guy is Velo. Lights up a radar gun.
Heck, will you?
Triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead to give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes.
It does not give you the player that you think you should be getting. Holy shit, is that... I hit LT to switch the player, and it gave me Kyle Lewis.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Seeger leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. From the stretch. Fouled off.
Okay. Fucking 2-seam fastball, Tom Murphy. So 1 pitch he hasn't seen.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Edwin Rios. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA.
All right, well, we get one last crack at it to try and get some runs across, at least tie this game up. I don't have a whole lot of hope. We've only scored if the other team, if the Dodgers have had an error in the inning. Other than that, it's been kind of a mess. 5 games, 2 saves in 2 opportunities, 5 innings. I said 5 games? No, I said 5 games. 1.80 ERA.
And now in the box, Evan White. He bounced out last time up.
Cutter, 2-seam slider.
First pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
That's not even a pitch to fucking...
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
J.P. Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here's the first offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Decent, actually pretty good speed on the base paths. 70. Crawford's been the hero before. Can we come through with him again?
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and they're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in now, Jake Fraley. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That'll work.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th.
Oh, Shedlung Jr. would have been good to bring in as well.
On base to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
In now, Donnie Walton. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, in time, and the ball game.
That was in time? Are you fucking kidding me?
Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
That looked didn't look like an out. What an awful game. Awful game. So the World Series now 2-1. Gave up the 1 run in the 5th. That was fine. I was okay with that. That 2-run 7th was an absolute disaster piece. It had every fucking miserable thing that could go wrong went wrong. We had 12 hits, could not score unless they had an error in the inning, left 10 men on base. This was a fucking terrible game.
So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I am so unhappy with this game. I am so fucking unhappy. I gotta go back and look at the play. I think it was in the 7th. Somebody was able to get a double because I didn't throw the ball in. Kenley Jansen came in to get the player of the game. Scott Alexander's going to get your win. First off, Jansen's numbers: 1 inning pitched, 2 hits, no strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Alexander, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, no strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. Justice Sheffield, 7 innings pitched, gave up 8 hits, had struck out 4, no walks, 3 earned runs. Jansen getting the save. Just a fucking bullshit ass fucking game. Fucking trash. I don't think I pitched very well, and kind of a bunch of like old ugly habits reared their heads today. And it caused nightmares for me, especially in that 7th inning. That was absolute bullshit. Everything that could be as difficult as possible. Like everything that could go wrong went wrong. It was miserable. It was fucking miserable. Gave up the lead there and could not get it back. So a 1-0 win against the Dodgers, a 3-0 win against the Dodgers, and a 3-2 loss against the Dodgers makes the World Series a 2-1 series here. We got Sadler going up against Urias tomorrow. This is the position I don't really want to be in as far as my pitching staff is concerned. Ken Giles is like no good to go. He has no stamina, no energy. Hopefully he has maybe enough if I need him in a save situation tomorrow. But we used Munoz today. Hopefully, maybe Toppy is good tomorrow, and we could use Brandon Brennan. But because of the way that we have to do things and have, having the pitchers hit, and that we're going to end up probably in a situation where it's like, hey, you need to probably change this pitcher because this doesn't make any sense for them to hit. Justice Sheffield was like the most successful person. He was like 2 for 3, scored twice. That's ridiculous. So I'm worried that we're going to end up with with the Middleton and the Fletchers and the Kikuchis that have consistently given up runs, like just come in and immediately a home run has been hit off of them, and it's just miserable. I don't know. I just feel like leaving Los Angeles, I could be in a lot of trouble. Hopefully tomorrow we can get back on the winning side of things. That does mean that we will go through Game 5 at least. We got that taken care of. So you'll get a Chad Champ on whatever day that is. Today is what? Saturday? Sunday, Monday. So Tuesday, regardless, will be a Chad Champ. Will the Mariners be world champions by then, or will we be going back to Los Angeles, back to Seattle, with a chance to either win or lose the World Series? Who knows? I don't know. I haven't recorded the videos yet. But you can find out by tuning in right here to youtube.com/ShawnosaurusRex, where every day, 1 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a baseball video. We are down to the final 5 days of the baseball season. 4 more games to go at most. And then we will switch on over to NBA. So thanks for hanging out, sticking around. And we'll see you tomorrow at 1:10 for more, or 1 p.m. right here. Scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. Give a thumbs up, or just tell me how bad that was, or don't. You could just be nice and be like, hey, get them next time. You can do that if you want. Either way, thank you again so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more baseball. Go Mariners.